Wow, so Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the woman he's been stringing around all year? Please.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Moreno, guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the woman who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between you and me. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than flexing like you built this yourself. You've been playing champ while Heyman holds the map. You didn't beat me a year ago. You caught me mid-rebuild. Now, you're getting the finished product.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You waste away in the PC, go earn some worthless title on the indies. Convince yourself that there's something honorable in chasing a trophy in NXT. Decide you've got to get tough and beat up your weak little protege. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield, picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends with the same results. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Last woman standing. No pinfalls, no flukes, just you too broken to get up.
I kept you down for 365 days. 10 seconds won't be a problem.
Well, you got your match. Jordynne Grace, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Moreno's livelihood, and my respect. That probably doesn't mean much to you, I guess. You know, during those long months of rehab, when a lot of people were telling you to walk away, when you were starting to doubt yourself, who did you call? I wish I never would have picked up the phone. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
Maybe. I didn't want it to be this way. But I had to make choices. I had to sacrifice. I had to get here. And I'm sorry, but ultimately, that's what matters.
It's not. Not entirely. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Last woman standing? One of you is walking out. But that won't be the only thing they remember. Your legacy is about not only where you ended up, but how you got there.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldis.
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Jordynne Grace drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You never supported me. Not once. You just waited for me to slip so you could feel justified. Well, guess what? I didn't slip. I climbed. And now I'm standing on everything you tried to bury me under.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
Sure. With Heyman clearing a path, it would have made this whole road a hell of a lot easier.
He certainly would have. Not for free, but that's Paul. Anyway, good luck out there.
The following is a last woman standing match and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Here we see a woman with no allies and even fewer apologies.
I respect the hustle, man. She fought her way into this somehow, but this is WrestleMania. You want people to respect your name. You gotta earn it the right way. And maybe this is her right way. No rules, no filters. Just her, Jordan, and 10 seconds that will decide everything.
Tonight we find out if this is unwavering focus or blind obsession.
It's not over until I win.
The Juggernaut hopes to continue the run of domination Heyman is scripted.
This WrestleMania match has been a year in the making, but looking at Jordynne Grace, you'd think she was heading to the office on a Tuesday morning.
And why should she be confident? The archetype has suffered setback after setback, while Jordynne hasn't missed a beat. I don't think there's any doubt in her mind that she'll be the last woman standing.
Jordynne Grace is hoping to end the Archetype's comeback for good here at WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from Jacksonville, Florida, the Warrior Princess! And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace!
Taking one final look at the title. WWE Universe anxiously awaiting the sound of the bell. Should be a hell of a match. Jordynne Grace has been a champion built on discipline, power, pride. But tonight, she's facing something unpredictable.
And that's what worries me, Cole. You can train for skill, you can train for strength, but how do you train for the chaos of the last woman standing match?
You don't. You survive it. And no one is better at surviving than Jordynne Grace. But she'll have her hands full with this version of the archetype. This isn't the woman Jordynne defeated last year, not by a long shot.
And she's returning fire. Spinebuster! The road to WrestleMania was built on destruction. And tonight, it ends with one woman unable to...
It looks like Becky Lynch hasn't forgotten about what happened with that shovel.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is she?
Becky is in the ring.
Hey, she needs to get out of here!
Using the chair with no caution at all. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Oof! A hellacious elbow right there.
Trying to put them away, able to counter it.
And a close.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees off.
And Grace falls to a counter. Grace denies the attack. Placing her in the corner. And saw what was coming there.
In the clutches. The elbow to the gut. And Jordynne sent out of the ring here.
Letting her opponent know exactly what she thinks. And she's up. She's not just gonna stay down that easy.
We're gonna go high risk here.
All the way down to the floor.
Oh, pure mud.
Hoisting them up on their shoulder. Planted into the steps. Right up.
Oh, my God.
And the champ's in really rough shape now.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today is not one of them.
Grace exposed here. Oh my gosh. Nice. Come on. You're keeping shovels under the ring now?
Back into the ring she comes. Is this it? Is this going to be the final count?
Time's practically standing still now. Wow, that was a stiff shot with the shovel.
Immense pressure being kept on Jordynne.
Yeah, Jordynne's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Sling blade! These superstars just keep up in the ante. They keep applying that pressure.
No one's backing down, especially not after everything they've been.
Oh, grabbing the belt. What now, man?
Grace denies the attack. Oh, nailed to that title.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh, what impact! This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Turning the tables.
Beautiful elbows. What a roundhouse. Beautiful.
Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
Man planted with that DDT. It's on the table. Great presence of mind by Grace. That just looked awful. That's why I never took those kind of risks, man.
But everything behind that kick.
Stop!
Standing shooting star press.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Frog splash connects.
Enziguri!
Running knee. Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
Any of Grace's defenses have been pegged.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Power bomb all the way to the outside. It's night-night time.
GTS. The champ is in a world of trouble right now.
This just might be the greatest match we've seen in a while.
I don't think anyone... Oh, what are they going to do here? This can't get pretty. It's going to get downright ugly in a hurry. Oh, attitude adjustment.
An impact so devastating it has reduced our table to scraps. There is no mercy being...
Oh, telegraphed it, met that with an enziguri. A reversal. Well scouted. Corkscrew splash. It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten the championship tonight.
Breathtaking athleticism into the prettiest moonsault ever.
She's taking things to ringside.
Y'all win the table. Y'all gonna get your tables.
She goes back into the ring.
Oh, this is it. Not getting up anytime soon.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new WWE Women's Champion.
I don't agree with how she got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordynne Grace, well, that is just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade.
What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the archetype has been through, how can she forget all that inside with Heyman?
She's not forgetting. Those are the reasons she's doing it.
Like it or not, the archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but did you notice that Paul Heyman, your sworn enemy, is standing right over there?
Yeah, we teamed up. Have you been living under a rock?
In Saudi Arabia? No. But you should know, Paul Heyman has been known to play mind games, and those are my third least favorite type of games. Right after Blame and Reindeer, those fancy donkeys cheat.
I imagine there's a point pinballing around in that skull looking for a way out.
You know what kind of games I do like? Video games. I mean, if this was a video game, you'd have lots of options. In fact, there'd probably be a whole menu just called options. And after you figure out how to exit that menu, you could go back and try the whole game again. You'd give up your championship, but think of all the new choices you could make. I mean, you could skip that whole NXT business and force your way onto SmackDown. Or just do some gardening. Or both. There's tons of new things you could do. And all you'd have to do is try and believe and click on some text if it popped up on the screen.
After finally winning the title and getting Heyman on my side, you think I should throw that away and start over?
That's a good question. I'm gonna stand here and think about that while you go defend your title. Let me know when you want the answer.
You and me, the archetype and the wise man, finally working together. It just feels right, doesn't it?
It feels incredibly wrong. But that's exactly why I like it. Once I found out everything you did to try to keep me down, I knew I needed that kind of deception on my side. And now, you're gonna do the same thing to my opponents and ensure I remain champion for as long as I want.
I can do that, my archetype. And I just have to say, the way you so easily dispatched of my previous client opened my eyes to what was truly possible. So I thank you for that.